The House's trilateral committee consisting of the Public Order, Basic Education and Culture and Quad committees gathered earlier today to take on issues of fake news, the controversial comprehensive sexuality education, which has drawn the ire and resentment of the president and lawmakers, among others. And the Quadcom chair weighed in on the president's clemency decision on ex-Iloilo City Mayor's plea and the DOJ's dismissal of charges on the Deng Vaxia accused, as Armela Las Moras lays out in this report.
As the House Tri-Committee's initial deliberation on combating fake news began, House Committee on Public Order and Safety Chair Dan Fernandez emphasized the need to penalize trolls and those who spread false information on social media. The lawmakers said while they recognize everyone's freedom of expression, this right has its limits, especially when lies and malicious information are deliberately and excessively being spread online. House Committee on Dangerous Drugs Chair Robert Ace Barbers agrees.
One, gusto natin magkaroon ng code of conduct ang ating mga social media platform users. No? Second, magkaroon ng disiplina, yung responsible use of these platforms. No?
I think we have to criminalize. Dahil meron po mga bills na pinel sa atin, criminalizing itong mga troll farms. And I think it's just right.
Next week, the public hearing on the matter is expected to begin. Meanwhile, for its part, the House Committee on Basic Education and Culture also scrutinized the issue regarding the Department of Education's Comprehensive Sexuality Education or CSE program. Some lawmakers opposed the teaching of CSE in basic education schools, although DepEd explained that CSE falls under the scope of the Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Act of 2012 or the RH Law.
Ang sinasabi natin tungkol dito sa CSE, unang-una, that whole term, wala pa namang CSE Act. Pag tinignan natin yung reproductive health, it talks about reproductive health.
Unconstitutional yon kasi unang-una, dapat naman ini-inform ang Kongreso bago sila gumawa ng ganung Order number 31. No? Sinabi ko na pakisabi kay Secretary Angara to rescind the order sapagkat to us is unconstitutional. Hindi dapat eh.
On other matters, the House Quad Committee welcomed President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.'s decision to grant executive clemency to former Iloilo City Mayor Jed Mabilog on his plea seeking assistance from the president, but was limited only to his administrative cases.
It is a welcome development because we were able to help yung decision. Maybe we were able to influence the decision na magkaroon ng mag-grant ng executive clemency ang ating Pangulo.
Meanwhile, House Deputy Majority Leader Janet Garin, who is also a former Secretary of the Department of Health, welcomed the decision of the Department of Justice to dismiss the complaints filed against her and other personalities regarding the controversial Deng Vaxia vaccine.
Kami talaga'y nagpapasalamat dahil nagkaroon ng hustisya yung mga totoong eksperto, totoong scientist, at hindi na pinupolitika ang kalusugan.
Mela Las Moras from the National TV Network for a New and Better Philippines.